Yeah, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy Cal Griffin here, man. Young Kings talk tonight. Zed Key. We just got disconnected, but we coming right back. Hopefully, hopefully it works out in our favor. Got some great questions from my guy Zed Key over there at Ohio State.
Never gone back. I don't know what happened.
Nah, you know how it go, man.
Yeah,
Technical difficulties, man.
yeah. Always happens at the worst time.
Nah, it's all good. But yo, just to kind of reiterate what we just spoke about. You picked up the ball around 6 years old. You used to play around the house, and you kind of got started getting interested in basketball as the years progressed. And fast forward fast forward to your high school career. You started off at Brentwood. You were there for 2 years, and then you made the move over to Lehigh, where which had tremendous academics as well as athletics. So just kind of piggybacking off of that information, your team last year, you guys went 25-2, and
Yes.
won the state federation class AA championship. Tell me about the team chemistry on that team, as well as specifically your team chemistry with Andre Corbello, who was another important piece of that squad.
So yeah, just last year's team. You talk about the chemistry, right?
Right.
Yeah, okay. So the chemistry on that team, it was like no other. Like we were basically like brothers, or we're brothers. Like we never really argued, and we always were laughing and joking, and it was just nothing like I've ever seen before for a basketball team.
Right.
It was like a family. It was a family atmosphere. So, and that's one of the reasons why we won and we're 25-2, because we got along so well and we knew where everyone was going to be on the court and what they were going to produce and what they were going to do. So, it translated and it helped on and off the floor, the team chemistry.
Right. Now, just kind of diving into that. You and Andre, you guys had a little bit of kind of chemistry there with respect to him being your point guard and him finding you in those right spots to get you to produce effectively. Let's talk about a little bit about your chemistry with Andre and what kind of player he is.
Me and Andres chemistry, as I said before, like with the other guys, we're like brothers. We argue sometimes over some stuff on the court when I'm not doing something right or he's not doing something right, but you know, we just get along really well. And as a player, he's the best guard I play with, hands down. Always finding you in the right spots. Um, he can score in multiple different ways, and he can shoot. He's athletic, so he's one of the best guards I ever played with. So he's gonna do really well over there in Illinois, at Illinois. So, and I can't wait to play him. So Ohio State could beat
Yeah,
him.
that's what I was gonna ask you. What do you can you make a prediction for that game?
Yeah, Ohio State by 20.
Now, Zed, how tall are you, man?
I'm 6'8" and a half.
You're 6'8.5". All right. So, with that said, yeah, I mean, I would assume that you have you're in the power forward slash center slot, or
Yeah,
how would you classify it? Would you say you're a center, or would you say
power forward.
power forward more,
Power
more
forward,
so?
yes.
Now, at the high school level, would it be, what I'm saying, right to say that you were like power forward slash center?
Yeah, yeah. High school is more like a center, but can
Right,
play the power forward if needed to. But in
right,
college, it's like the power forward, the small forward area.
right. So now,
And
with
centers are
that
like
said,
7 foot and up.
right, exactly. So with that said, being 6'8" or what have you, even at the next level, that's more so like at this time it's like a small forward, slash power forward. But in order to get your game, you know what I'm saying, to the next level standard.
Hmm.
What are you some things that you're currently working on to, you know what I'm saying, to actually bring your game up to speed for that next level?
Definitely working on my conditioning and definitely my guard skills. You know, you can never have too many skills in your bag. So,
Right,
you
right.
just got to keep improving on them and improving on your skills that you already have. So that's what I've been really working on was like footwork, guard skills, and definitely my conditioning and strength.
Nah, definitely, man. I meant to say that, nowadays there's 6'8" shooting guards and point guards out there that's doing that thing.
Yeah.
So you're definitely right in saying that you can never have so many tricks in your bag. But coming out of high school, man, I know that you were, highly recruited by a lot of programs. What kind of programs we're looking at you closely, and ultimately, what made you pick Ohio State?
Um, the programs that was looking at me the closest were like Rutgers, Illinois, Wisconsin, Marquette, and Florida. Yeah, those schools, those five schools, and OSU. And what made me choose Ohio State was when I took Ohio State was my only official visit. When I came here, it was like the coaching staff, the players. It was like a family atmosphere, seeing from like where I was coming from Lehigh. High. So I was like, yeah, I could really see myself playing here and developing here, and eventually getting to the next goal, which is the NBA. So I was like, Mom and Dad, I want to go to Ohio State, and they support my decision. So and they were
Nah,
happy
nah,
with
of
it.
course.
They're still happy with it.
Now, of course, I used to always see you. I used to always see you at the Garden, man. And I was really, I was hoping, the Johnnies was in the picture. Um, Now, but yeah, I used to always see you in the Garden, man. And I was like, oh man, I think he's gonna go to St. John's. Something's telling me, but I guess you were just there to catch a game or two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, but
Yep.
there's a lot of people out there that whether they be haters or whatever. There's people that doubt your athleticism for for the Big Ten conference, right? What do you
Hmm.
have to say? What do you have to say to people that doubt your athleticism or your game to be that successful in the Big Ten?
Well, as for my athleticism, people don't really know this, but I could jump. So like I could do all the like the fancy dunks that you can see people you see people doing on like Instagram and stuff like that.
Right,
But like when you come to college, they're gonna work you either way. So even if you're not athletic, you're gonna get athletic if you work hard enough.
right. So it's just
So
it's just about the work you put in, pretty much.
yeah, basically, and my athleticism is going up. And I already see it already. Like I was at shoot around today, and I went to go up to dunk, and it was extremely lighter than it was before. So I was like, okay, I already see it coming,
You already
and
you already see it.
yep,
Nah,
I
that's
already
what's up.
see it.
Now,
And for the people who doubt my ability to play,
right.
you just gotta go out there and show them what you can do. So I'm not all about talking. I'm all about on the court. So
Yeah, I mean,
they
you
shall
had
see.
some really big numbers coming in from high school. Some 38 and 15s and some crazy double numbers. But more just kind of narrowing in on that high school career at the end. Unfortunately, we were kind of derailed by this coronavirus thing. But
Hmm.
before that happened, you guys had a really high profile win versus Sierra Canyon out of California. How did it feel to get that W that day with this team being so hyped up and you know what I'm saying, just being so publicized that yeah, how did it feel to get that W?
It felt it was a different feeling. I'm not gonna lie, 'cause just to be going against like LeBron's son and Dwayne Wade's son, and like in that type of environment, it was
Right.
that win was crazy. You know, in the locker room, we were throwing water. We poured water on Coach Buck. He was soaked in his suit. So just that game in general, this is a fun game, and I can never forget it. And just to have like the Lehigh fans, and just to see like the fans change from like see Arcade and the Lehigh quick when we started winning, and dunking the
Yeah.
ball, and Andre was doing his work, and everyone was doing his work. That was a great feeling as well.
Did you try to, like, I mean, were you a little bit more aggressive that game, or just because it was LeBron's son and D Wade's son? You know what I'm saying? Did you actually, target them just for being LeBron and D Wade's son? Was it an extra little elbow given, something like that?
Somewhat, but yeah, but nah, you just gotta come out and play your hardest every game. So you
Right.
can't take games off. So I just came out there and played my hardest.
Right, right, absolutely. Now, with that season being derailed early, do you think that this year's squad, you could have like topped last year's squad in terms of success and championships and whatnot?
Yes, like I was 100% positive we was winning states this year. 100% positive. The way we were practicing and the way we were playing in practice, I'm 100% positive. But due to like
That
everything
was
that's going
that's
on,
that's
it
that's a
it was
big
canceled.
guarantee right there, brother.
Yeah, I was positive.
Nah, that's what's up, man. In this game, in this era, in this game, right now, a lot of the younger players right now are caught up on, being ranked and being ranked by ESPN or whoever,
Hmm.
rivals, or whoever does the rankings. What about you, man? How important are rankings, individual rankings and team rankings? How important are those to you?
They're not important to me at all. Like I don't even look at them because they don't mean anything. So like I really like the rankings don't mean anything. And for the people who think rankings mean anything, they really don't. Colleges, I'm telling you right now, college coaches do not care about rankings. They
So,
they they just want to see your like what you do, your productivity, and what you could bring for them, like what what they need from you and what you bring to the team. They don't
right.
care about the rankings. They don't care if you're number one. Like if you don't fit their system, they're not going to recruit you.
Mm. So now, with that said, right, you're starting your college career. You're fresh. You're fresh out of high school. You're starting your college career, and what are some of your short term and long term goals? I mean, obviously, you just mentioned the NBA being your
Long
ultimate
term.
long
Yep.
term goal, but what are some of your short term goals, this year that you're aiming to accomplish?
Well, for my freshman year, double double. You got to get a double double. So that's one of them, and just come in and play how you know how to play. So yeah, that's basically it, and you know, showcase what you could do
Are there any
on an
guys that
squad.
you? My bad for cutting you off. Go ahead.
You good. You good. That's it. That's it.
Now, I was going to ask you, is there any particular players that you pattern your game after, that you try to emulate and learn that footwork or what have you? You with me? You heard me, Zed?
Yeah. Say it again. You were cutting out.
Now, I was saying, are there any players that you try to study and emulate their game?
I'm gonna have to say like Tobias Harris. Like I'm trying to get my like mid range game down, my jab series down, because that's what he does in shooting down. So I'm gonna say definitely gonna have to say Tobias Harris, and Carmelo Anthony as well with his jab, with his mid range game, which is
Yeah,
the
yeah,
best.
that mid-range game. You get that down, man. They in trouble, man.
Hmm?
So that's what we should expect from you this season, man. Because I'm gonna be right there, man. I'm gonna be right there in that front row when you come to the Garden. So, You know what I'm saying? I need to see a lot of that mid range monster game that you talking about.
Yeah, well, for sure.
Of course. So this year, well, you were one of five finalists for Mr. Basketball in New York State. What did that do for your confidence in terms of your accomplishments, and getting an accomplishment like that would have been nice, but being one of the five finalists, what did it do for your confidence?
It's definitely a confidence booster, but you can't get too high on yourself. That you still got to put in the work every day to get to better your game, because someone else is somewhere is putting up shots or getting
Right,
better or in the gym. So you just can't stay stagnant.
right, absolutely, man. And if it wasn't for basketball, what would Zed Key be doing right now?
I'm not gonna lie, I'll probably be working on cars because I like to work on cars. So, and not a lot of people know that. So, but
Mhm.
that's probably what I'll be doing.
All right. Maybe you could come and fix my. I need some work, man. I need some work, man. Now, but yo, what was your favorite your favorite subject in school?
That's a good question. I'll probably say like science or like English. I'm not really a big math person, so
Right, and what'd you major in?
well, my that's the funny part. I'm majoring something in business. It's in the business field, but I don't know yet. That's the funny part. I
Nah,
don't like math, but
yeah.
I'm doing something in business.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. When I got to college, man, I didn't know either. I didn't know what I wanted to do. Somebody asked me, what's your major? I was like, I don't know. They were like, what do you want to do? I was like, I just want to make some money. And they were like, oh, you sound like a business major. I was like, all right, business it is. So
Yeah,
that's funny right there. But in terms of
yeah. My
your
fault for
all right,
moving right now
next question.
because
Nah, it's
it
all
started to
good.
rain. I don't know why.
Nah, it's all good. I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna wrap up very shortly. But I just wanted to ask you real quick, your all time favorite Ohio Buckeye in history. Who would that be?
Good question. I'm
Put
gonna
you on
have
the
to
spot,
say,
man.
yeah, I'm gonna have to say probably say like D'Angelo Russell or like Evan Turner. Like there's the toss up.
Nah, yeah, those two are tough too.
Yeah, extremely tough.
Combo guards.
Extremely tough.
Yeah, definitely. But yo, Zed, man, you've you know what I'm saying? You've done it, man. You're at Ohio State, man. I remember you know what I'm saying? Your game in terms of your progression, you really progressed a lot, man, and your game really developed nicely, man, I must say. But you're definitely one of those guys that I consider a young king, and I highly respect you, man. And I wish you all the best out there
Thank you.
at Ohio State, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be tuned in. I'm gonna be, you might look over and see me courtside in that garden if you guys come to the garden. But yeah, man, we wish you all the best, man, and definitely, you got a great family. Your pops is A1. Definitely send my regards out to him. But is there anything that you'd like to leave the people with?
If you're out there playing any sport, and you want to potentially make it to the pros, just gotta put in the work. You don't have like no one needs to see you putting in that work, but only you. So just gotta put in that work, and your goals will achieve. And that
That,
same thing
that,
goes in the classroom as well. That you can't slack
that
off in the classroom.
right. That work will show. Somebody had a question. What are some of your goals you aspire to achieve basketball wise? Well, we kind of went through that a little bit, but if you like to rehash on some of your goals that you aspire to achieve, that'd be cool.
For like college, well, the ultimate goal is the NBA. So, but for college, as I said before, double double machine, Big Ten title, You know, just to come out there every game and play like you know how to play. So some of my goals.
One and done.
Nah, not
Nah,
really. Nah.
yo, Zed, man, do your thing out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? Grab those boards, work hard, man, like you said. Do all the intangibles, man, that people aren't willing to do. And you know, I know you'll be fine, man. You know, I said a long time ago that the way that your game has developed, you know what I'm saying? If you take that same momentum, you take that same momentum into, you know, this next level, you know, you'll definitely be successful, man. And
Thank you.
that pro talk may come to a reality, man, if you work hard enough. December 19th versus UNC at the Barclays Center. Can
Yep.
we get a prediction? Can we get a prediction?
I'm gonna say, well, obviously Ohio State, but I'm gonna say Ohio State by 15. 10.
Oh man,
I'll
so
make it
y'all
a good game.
smacking
10.
everybody pretty much.
We're not playing around this year. We ain't
Yo,
playing around.
who's some of the guys out there to look at, man? I like to look for on the squad.
Well, we have another freshman. His name is Eugene Brown. He's a shooting guard, really good. He can really shoot the ball. And just the guys who've been here, you know, CJ the guard and Kyle Young the
Weston left,
big,
yo.
EJ was there.
Weston left.
Yes, he did. He went to the NBA.
He was tough too.
He
That would
was
have
really
been
tough.
a good player for you to actually, you know, get in practice with and learn
Mm-hmm.
from right there, man. I'm tight that he left, but you know, hey, that's more playing time for you, brother. So like I said, man, put your head down, do your thing, man, and you know, we look forward to seeing your you know your development and how you progress in your career, man. But salute to you, brother. Keep doing your thing, young king.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much.
No doubt, bro. Be good, man. I'll talk to you later.
Yep. You too. Yes, sir.